graduation. With exams finished, Sydney's Parkland secondary students march in for commencement, waiting to be summoned for pictures and parchments.
Nolan Hines.
A short walk and a long, bright future
Cameron Harvey.
begins. But to this young man,
Wade Fitzayland.
this is his final exam.
He wanted to not be in his chair to graduate.
Thank you, my fellow grads, for including me in your journey. Life can be very hard and sometimes almost impossible. Friendship makes it easier, and you have been true friends.
He set this goal for himself. He loves being him, but he wants to be more able.
His test, his goal,
Ben Cowley.
to walk this walk like his friends.
He's a brilliant young man, packaged differently.
When their third child left home, the Fitzaylands became Wade's foster parents.
I love that little boy.
They adopted Wade and his brother after 8 years fostering many children with special needs.
We saw that Wade and Skylar needed to have a happy ending.
They told us he wouldn't live in the first place, but he did.
I have never thought that he's not going to be fine.
And then they said he wouldn't walk, but he did.
It's always been, I know we'll make it.
It took him till he was 3 years old to walk the first time. And then they said he wouldn't be able to talk or communicate, and he did. He's always done what people said he couldn't do.
So when Wade said he wanted to walk again, they took it in stride.
We looked at each other and we said, okay, well, what can we do to help him make that possible?
Wade was born with Odo syndrome, a rare genetic disorder that challenged his physical development.
The bones grew, but the muscles and tendons didn't stretch.
He has autism, a complex developmental brain disorder. Still, he soldiers on, until Odo syndrome attacked.
Everything he had worked for 11 years to achieve, he lost.
As he grew, his muscles tore his hips from their sockets.
He was in a lot of pain. He couldn't bend at the waist.
Surgery was needed to cut his femurs and muscles to relieve the tension.
And rotated and reattached to bring his feet facing forward again.
But then,
One moment, 1 hour can change your life.
something went wrong.
He hemorrhaged, his heart stopped, although he was revived very quickly afterwards, he was out long enough to have anoxic brain damage in the center of the brain that controls his motor function. When he woke up from his coma, he knew he was different than what he was. He cried for a long time. There were a lot of tears, a lot of questioning, what happened to me?
Wade would heal, but his muscle disorder and brain damage would mean endless, often grueling therapy to improve his flexibility, strength, and coordination.
That's his normal.
Left leg.
Back to square one again.
Lauren Finelli.
To be able to walk this stage, he needed much more therapy. So the family bought a home treadmill. Wade wanted to do more.
Doing repeated movements will help recreate latent neural pathways of the brain or help to create new pathways.
Go.
To try and recreate that general moving pattern.
His team, his family rallied round.
And I think that support network has been remarkable. And that's why he's got so far.
I'm not changing lanes, I'm gonna do it. Gotta make it happen.
Came here a year ago after my stroke, and he's made amazing progress.
It's very evident that having a particular functional goal in mind has given him a lot of drive to achieve and to work hard.
His determination, inspiration.
Makes me want to go harder.
So he's inspiring you.
Oh yeah, he should.
Influencing friends.
Trying so hard, do something he really wants to do. I should be like that too.
And family.
Yeah. He's my hero.
Good. Go for it.
Now Wade walks in water.
He's up to 3 laps in the pool walking.
The buoyancy furthers his progress.
He's a trooper, he's a warrior, and it's been a long years, and man, he's come a long way.
The water's resistance strengthening muscles.
He gets stronger every day, and I couldn't be any more prouder. Good. All right.
Big and strong, definitely.
Also big and strong.
Everyone helps him to the threshold.
And he's never backed away. He just keeps on working.
The rest is up to him.
Yeah.
I believe he can.
He deserves this a lot, more than anybody.
He's working harder for it, which gives me more respect for him. And he's just a normal person.
And you can't watch him working and watch his what he goes through when he works through the pain and not, you can't back away.
All right foot all by yourself.
It makes you want to work too to support him.
Good job.
And although he's on his way to walking, he will likely never stand on his own.
I worry every single day about what happens down the road.
When they're too old to care for him.
Mary and I have often said that thank God there's two of us.
When that time comes, family will support him.
You need a village, you need all the support, you need help. You can't do it by yourself.
Meantime, Wade studies for that final exam.
Yeah, I don't need no help. I can do this by myself, just trying to find myself, and I get beside myself. So many people counting on me that I'm losing count. It's hard to keep up with the days that we would do without.
And the Fitzalens' advice after a lifetime of caring?
Don't take your abilities for granted.
I wish that everyone had the opportunity to be humbled in the same way that our boys have taught us humility.
They should be retired now.
We were mortgage-free for 2 weeks.
You ready for some walking?
So why do they do it? Such devotion.
I can't go to Africa and save the continent.
You ready?
What can I do? I can love this little boy and give him the best days of his life. Make him feel loved.
We go day by day.
Make him know what a family's like.
Today, this will be the best day of his life.
And be there with him when he needs me.
Tomorrow, best day of his life.
That's what I can do.
On this day, Wade graduates with distinction. Where does he walk from here? His answer, like many of his friends.
Okay, Mom.
Each day is a new path.
I don't know.
Like most students, he'll take life one exam at a time.
You can do anything.
He's already succeeded.
And I think you'd agree that wherever he goes, Wade will always get an A for effort.
He lets the good in you come out. He lets people feel that they're needed.
When the applause subsides, Wade's friends and family will keep cheering him on.
None of the challenges that he's faced and overcome have gone away. They just continue, and he just continues to meet them and try to build success on success and move forward, and that's what his life will be.
You're doing good.
He doesn't see himself as a disabled person.
He will continue to struggle to be able.
He wants to get as much of it back as he possibly can.
One strained step at a time. Grade 13, then university.
You can't keep him from going to school.
Wade knows for certain now that he can do anything.